You too, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host TKK and we are back with another video. Today is it's gonna be an emotional one. I'm not gonna allow myself to get tore down or anything like that. But we are parting ways with a legend, a total legend. Yeah, the LG C9 OLED. Ah, man. You know, I thought about how I wanted to make this video. You know, I really did, and I've been just, you know, like a little bit torn. I'm gonna finish dusting this thing off, but it's gonna be leaving the house today. I'm giving this to one of my good friends, and yeah, this is just really kind of the process, you know. He needs a good TV. He's ironically about to get ready to take a small vacation from his job, his place of business, and he's gonna be playing a new Zelda game. And I'm like, man, you know, let's go ahead and get you set up with this thing so that, you know, you can play it with some perfect blacks and, you know, kind of get a little bit more enjoyment out of it. So I want to kind of just talk to you guys about like this TV today and just have some general conversation, you know. Yeah, it's a challenging day, so I need all the bros to tap in, make sure y'all hit like, hold some comments. We're gonna get it going right after this intro. All right, guys, today's gonna be a real chill video, man. It's Thursday, and I just want to I want to invite you in a little bit. So let's just talk, man. This is a little recreational room. Used to be a diner room. We've got that OLED monitor. If you haven't seen a review of that, I'll card it in now. That's 45 inches, big curvature. Sitting next to my Plex server. There's a 118 terabytes in that PC. We've got the LG gaming speakers there. Little bean bag, little piece of workout equipment. I am trying to get myself back in shape. That comes with the little tablet, and this is the stand for that. We got the little scale in here. Yeah, man. We got the house for the cat because I'm a cat owner and a dog owner. Husky, German Shepherds, and then a couple of cats. And guys, we got my LG C1 set up, man. Let me know what y'all think about that. That's 77-inch. C1, we got a vinyl player, PlayStation, Switch, you know, pair of Logitech speakers. I did review those on the channel too. But let's get this C9 cleaned up and let's talk about this for a little bit. All right, guys. So today's gonna be vlog style, as we said. Yeah. So giving this TV away to a good friend of mine. Now, I want to know, what do you guys do with your older TVs? I know a lot of people don't buy TVs in the frequency that I might, but I want to be responsible in telling you guys that like this is like the biggest hobby that I have. I don't splurge on a lot of different things. I used to collect many of different things and buy a lot of different things in bulk, but I really don't do that anymore. So televisions are they're like the one thing that I feel like, you know, I will grant myself to enjoy and to keep up with. And, you know, it's one of those things for me. But, you know, when I get done with stuff, you know, I like to give back. Honestly, I do. I just feel like, you know, it's a good feeling, to be honest with you, man. And I would encourage anybody, if you happen to see this video, I don't care if this video get 100 views or 10,000 views someday. You know, if you're in a position to give somebody something, do it. And I just want to say I exercise this a lot, especially if, you know, you're not really utilizing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the biggest thing. It's like, if you can bring some type of enjoyment to somebody by just donating something to them, to maybe, you know, just put them in a position where they can experience something. It's like, man, who wouldn't want to do that? And the craziest thing about it is like, you can, I feel like the only time you should really be selfish in this world is when you are giving to somebody to make yourself feel better, because you do feel better. Now that might sound a little strange, but it is a true fact. All right, man. So C9, man. This TV brought us Gsync functionality. It brought us 4K at 120 frames per second. We're talking in 2019 where we didn't even have consoles yet that could do that. And I can remember clearly around that time I had, man, I want to get this correct. I'm pretty sure I was playing with 2080 Ti's. Might have had two builds that had 2080 Ti's in them. And, you know, I was just really excited for a TV that had G-Sync functionality. At that time, I had the Asus 27-inch that was full array local dimming, 4K 144 hertz. And it had a G-Sync module in it. It was the one that had the light that illuminates up. I think I got a video of it. If I do, I'll card it in right now for you to check that out. I've had some crazy setups. I digress. This TV just, listen, it is, in my opinion, you know, one of the best of all time, definitely. So, you know, I wanted to make some content turning it on and stuff. But, you know, if I play this thing, if I have this TV on, what's going to happen is I'm not going to want to part ways with it. You know what I'm saying? And I made the commitment and said, you know what, it's just time for it to go. Like, it's absolutely not being used at all. But typically with my TVs, you know, I'll find another space or some area for them to go. And that'll put me in a position where, you know, I have room to get, you know, just more of a widespread entertainment. Like right now, my two small kids, dude, they got C2 and S95B, and it's because, you know, I upgraded to S90C and G3. You know, so you know, I'm blessed in that sense. But you know, when again to the prior transition when I was talking about, like, you know, giving things back, you know, I can remember a couple years ago I gave away like 50 pair of shoes. Might have been 60. I'm talking about Jordans. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I'll just purge, you know, things that I'm holding on to, and it makes me feel better. And honestly, if I'm not using stuff and I'm like, yo, I can get something to the young people or something to the homies, cool. I can remember a time in my life, long time ago, when I didn't have stuff together. And, you know, I used to lie about, like, you know, how good I had things. And I know that I just always used to envision, I'm talking about when I was a young dude, you know, even before I jumped off the porch. But, you know, I always knew that I was like, man, if I get on, no matter what I'm doing, I'm gonna try to make sure I'm looking out for people. You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of knew what that felt like, just to, you know, have friends that might have had, you know, sweet setups and stuff like that. And so, yeah, man, you know, I just try to take care of the homies, man. You know, got to do that for sure. But yeah, I want to know if you guys got C9, what's your story? I don't have a way to get this to every single subscriber, so I'm hoping that, you know, some part of the algorithm or something, I don't know how it works on YouTube, picks up so that we can speak to and, you know, give a rest in peace for the LG C9 OLED. It's held me down since 2019. This TV came out, I think, March. I had this TV in like February. I was plugged in. I'm talking about really plugged in with somebody that got me this TV real soon. And so, you know, this was one of many. I've been buying these things since the infancy, you know. So thank you, LG. You did a great job. Phenomenal work. You know, the C9 was great. CX, we had that. Sold that thing. I did not like the CX. It was just like, something about this TV I really love. And then the C1, it was a great option. So we're going to be making more content about this TV too, dialing in some settings and things like that. I can tell you, looking at this thing after seeing like the G3, that's when you see a big difference, man. But, you know, let's pull up on this thing a little bit so you can get a good look at it. What you think? Turn this light off. What them colors looking like to you? I want to know. Tell me. You got the C1, you got the C9, you got the CX. Which one of them babies you holding on to? In any event, man, we're going to get up out of here. I just wanted to make this a nice vlog. Rest in peace to my TV. Like I said, I can't turn this thing off. If I turn it on, I'm going to have to go back on my word. Tell my man's like, nah, bro, I'm going to hold on to it. So, yeah, I'm going to get up out of here, man. I'm going to catch you guys on the next video. Peace. God bless. And as I always say, max love.